Every person aspires to achieve their highest potential. This is the case for Ashley Mumba. Her dream as a young girl was to become a president, but her leadership aspirations took her to another sphere. This was the world of entrepreneurship. At the age of 22, she is Chief Executive Officer of her own car wash and cleaning services. She graduated as Best Student in Political Science and International Relations at the University of Lusaka and later on trained in diplomatic practice at the Zambia Institute of Diplomatic Studies, ZIDIS. Even with these credentials, she is not looking for a job but wants to create employment.
What's behind all this is my notion of not wanting to be employed, but to actually be an employer. So I want to be my own boss, and I think I also I'm a breed of trying to get away from this notion of, oh, the government isn't creating jobs, the government isn't doing this. So I want to be the change that I can see. I shouldn't just I shouldn't tie my life to what the government is doing. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, because currently we have so many people that have graduated, so many people that are looking for jobs, so many people that even got better grades than I am. So if I'm going to go to a certain organization and we're going to compete for, let's say 50 people competing for one job, that takes away productivity. If we're going to say, oh, we need to be productive, it should start with me. I shouldn't be waiting for somebody to be like, oh, okay, there's a job opportunity this side. I should be the one to create my own job with whatever that I can.
Her education background as a young girl in Kitwe is that of focus and determination. She credits her strong education background to shaping her vision into the reality it is today.
Growing up, I was a very focused child. If it's school time, it's school time. More so in grade when I was in grade 4, I was given a prefectorial position. So at that age, I was only 9 years old, and I would lead the grade 7s into assembly and things like that. And I looked at the strengths that I had, and I looked at it from what am I good at? Is it mathematics? Is it the social sciences? Is it the sciences? And I figured that I was good at the social sciences more, and I'll probably say mathematics because I worked my way up to getting a very good grade in math. So when I got my results, I'm like, okay, social sciences it is. So I had to juggle between law or political science. So I thought, okay, maybe let me just go for political science. Got to do a dissertation in investigating how Facebook, how political party presidents can use Facebook to encourage the youths to vote for next year's elections. So that's what my dissertation was on. And then I managed to do my dissertation despite the challenges that were there amidst the COVID-19. Then got to my graduation day, and I wasn't so expectant of this, but I managed to score the best graduating student in political science and international relations.
Her family is support system, and her mother in particular is her biggest cheerleader.
My mom being the my biggest supporter, my biggest cheerleader. I remember every time I would go for my exam. She'd always pray for me, go and conquer the world, be blessed. So she would always speak positivity into my life, and I would carry those words with me and say, okay, you know what, this is who I'm gonna be. And then even just looking at my family at large, I want to stand out. I just don't want to be part of a trend. Oh, this person has done this person has done this.
Ashley wants more understanding of politics and governance. She has decided to be the change she wants to see.
I'm interning at the Center for Young Leaders in Africa, SILA, which is a youth organization that is into listening to youth's voices, advocating for the youth, educating the youth, and giving them and inspiring them, to be in the political realm. So joining this organization is actually helping me to understand politics more in reality.
For Ashley, visualizing her vision turning into a reality is owed to one simple tenet. She says it all starts with one writing down what you want to see about yourself.
The reason why I'm going to school is so that I can critically analyze things, so that I can be knowledgeable about certain things, so that when I put them into practice, it will be for my benefit and the benefit of the generation that's coming forth. So we need to learn to write down what we want to see about ourselves and not just waiting for somebody to come and put butter on our bread. We should be able to put butter on our bread through whatever means. If you're good at farming, start a small garden at the backyard of your house. So use the opportunities that you have. Sometimes it doesn't take, because I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I want to do this, but I don't have capital." Sometimes it should just start with whatever that you have. Be it 100 kwacha, start something with 100 kwacha, and make it and grow it. Buy seedlings, buy this. You'll find that 100 kwacha is going to yield more. So start, have a vision, write it down, see yourself, go for it.
Kwacha Good Morning Zambia took her back to her childhood dream. Does it stand today?
No. I wouldn't want to be Zambia's president in the future, but I would want to be an advisor. I wouldn't just want to be at the top, but I would want to be at the bottom so that I can influence so many people and make them understand the value of governance, make people love the country, So being at the top, no, but I know how to get to the top.
While others are looking for employment, others are creating it for themselves. And by doing so, they are also creating opportunities for others and generations to come. Lohano Mwangweo, good morning.